People ask His Holiness the Dalai Lama, my personal friend, as well as my teacher, spiritual friend, and spiritual teacher, and also scientific teacher. People wonder how he can stay happy when Tibet has suffered so much in the last 70 years since it was invaded and occupied by a quote-unquote great power, a neighbor power who decided they wanted more land, they wanted more water, they wanted more minerals, they wanted more people, they wanted more geographical area. So they invaded and occupied them and suppressed their natural culture based on the embrace of well-being as the nature of life. And the reason he's happy is that that's an illusion in a way. Even not being that way is an illusion. And basically, whatever happens to us, we can cleave to the goodness at the heart of it. And we can have hope that that goodness at its heart will be all over it eventually. The goodness in our heart will eventually be all over our body, all over those of our loved ones. Even our enemy will be so happy they would not want to bother to be anybody's enemy. That is why he feels good in spite of having to deal with adversity. And it also doesn't mean that you can't be forceful in dealing with adversity. You can oppose a violent enemy, but you will never hate that violent enemy. You will feel compassion for them in their violence. They're harming themselves, basically, really, ultimately. Temporarily harming others, and the more others they harm, the worse it will be when it rebounds upon themselves. And you kind of know that. And you know that love your enemy is not an idealistic and impossible thing. It's a very practical thing. Love means wish her, him, it to be happy. Because that's what love is. Love wants the beloved to be happy. If he, her, it, him, whatever it is, was happy without bothering you, why would they be your enemy and bother you? They would be happy in themselves and with themselves. They would find this meditation, they would find on the half-full embodiment that they are, and rejoice in its fullness. And then the part that isn't yet filled will be free and open to be filled without anxiety about it, realizing that in the deepest level it already is. I just have to open enough to be able to embrace that. So that's it. Thank you. Goodbye.